Mr. Martin Harley in the Bing Lounge with us this afternoon. Good to see you in Portland. Is this the first time through Portland, or have you been here without me knowing about it?
I've been stalking you for quite some time.
Yeah. Well,
no, this is my first trip to Portland. Yeah.
Excellent. If you ever come through, you let me know, all right? Because we've got things to do with each other. I just love this music, man. This is the stuff. Now, of course, this is probably a prison song you learned from a long time in prison, right?
Yeah. I spent a lot of time in jail in Mississippi for bad stuff.
Whatever it was. Well, you know what? This does not sound like British music, and I can tell from your accent that I'd say you're from Northern California. Yeah.
It's about it. Yeah, it's. I guess in some ways it's a strange kind of music for an Englishman to be into, but it's just the music I grew up listening to. So early Delta blues and early Robert Johnson recordings, Blind Willie Johnson. Anyone who's got some kind of seeing impediment.
Right, blind. Yeah. They were blind or had one foot or something. But my thing with this is you don't usually lay it down and play it like the lap steel. I know we've got Kelly Joe Phelps actually was from Portland. He did it quite a bit. But what made you just all of a sudden throw that on and take the slide?
Well, Kelly Joe Phelps was actually a huge influence on me. I went to see him play in London, and I was a bit more of a rock and roller before that. And I went to see a gig at the Union Chapel that he did, and I remember being just, what the hell is going on there? I thought it was absolutely amazing. So after seeing that and being a Ry Cooder fan and different things, that sort of took over. But I originally started playing across my lap while I was living in a car in Australia. Had a regular guitar, and it warped in the heat, and the neck became useless for doing anything. And so I turned it on its side like this and tuned it to an open chord, and that was the beginning of that journey.
Well, you say Kelly Joe Phelps is an influence too, but from Britain, Alexis Corner, were any of those Peter Green?
Peter Green, yeah, huge. I mean, we say it's, I'm saying it's slightly odd that an English guy gets so into the sort of blues music, but we had a huge blues revolution in the 60s, and one of the great things about Eric Clapton championing people like Robert Johnson is that we got loads of great artists like Skip James came over, and Mississippi John Hurt, and because of that we've got some great recordings of those old blues guys.
Let's talk about great recordings, man. We got a new one, Mojo Fix, and you went down to Texas to record this?
Yeah, from rainy England to very, very hot Texas in the middle of summer, which was a whole new experience. I recorded out there just in North Dallas.
Was it a studio that took you down there, a producer, or what?
Yeah, my manager's husband has got a studio there, and I went over there, and that just seemed the way to go. There was lots of writing in the studio. It's a very new approach to making records for me, as I'm used to rehearsing a band and going into a room and playing quite live. This was an experiment in doing whatever I wanted.
So this is a little bit of a tour to let us know, because we've got you tonight at the Aloft Hotel. It's called the XYZ Bar, I think it is.
That's it.
And that's a free show tonight?
It's a free show, and it's quite an early show. It's about 6 o'clock. But I'll be there playing for about 45 minutes, so if you fancy keeping me company or coming and buying me beer, you can do that.
For the price of a beer, you get this kind of music? That's great. So we've got the new album, and of course, the band is on the album. Are we going to see you through with the band 2013?
I certainly hope so. Yeah, I'm traveling around on my own at the moment because it's it's the easiest way to go.
And I noticed also, like bands like World Party, you're touring around. Aren't we going to see you like warming up for BB or Buddy or somebody? I understand that when people see your music for the first time, I mean, there's nothing that can't attract you to the sound. It's just beautiful. But it's such a niche crowd with a World Party crowd, and then bringing you on just before that, isn't it? It's great to get turned on to new band or new crowds, but
I opened for them last night, and it was a really good experiment, a very positive result. I think that World Party fans are quite broad music listeners, and a lot of them are, more mature, I think. So I think they have, a broad taste in music, and were very sort of accepting, and it went great. Sold out of CDs.
Good, that's what it's all about, brother.
And they're all jolly nice bunch of tea-drinking Englishmen.
Yeah, they are. So tell us about your baby right here on your lap. What kind is this?
Well, this is called a Weizenborn, and it's a traditional Hawaiian style of guitar. This one is made by a German luthier, and it's just built to be played across your lap. It's the whole of the body is hollow all the way up to this part here, so it has a very indicative kind of hollow resonant sound to it.
Well, once again, welcome to Portland for the first time. And next time you're here, my man, we're going out. We're going to do something, all right?
Music, beer, man
Music,
cave,
beer, whatever.
stuff.
You're in the beer town right now. You know that, right? Has anybody told you that?
Is it the unofficial
All right,
name
everybody
for
tell
Portland?
them. Microbrew Portland for sure. All right, my man. Well, once again, thank you so much. Your music works. I love the new album, Mojo Fix. It is on shelves now.
It's on shelves and iTunes, and you can find out where I'm at martinharleyband.com.
.com. That's it. Once again, in the Bing Lounge with us this afternoon, it's Martin Harley.